Every year, it feels like the Jets are victim to the injury bug, and this year is no different. Our latest victim is franchise tag safety Marcus Maye. So I gotta ask, what's in the future for Marcus Maye? Jets! Before we get started, I want to thank BetQL for sponsoring this video, the only app you'll need to beat your sportsbook. Find their information along with a 25% off discount code in the description of this video. And also check out the special BetMGM offer in the description in order to receive a free year of BetQL and other sportsbook sign-up offers and bonuses. BetQL is the #1 app to compare betting odds and is a must-get if you want to beat your sportsbook this football season. Welcome to Jets Talk. My name is Ryan. I'll be your pilot today. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before, welcome back. I love having you here. Guys, I'll be live after the Titans game for my post-game reaction, and then don't forget to check us out 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock for my Monday call-in show with the Jets X Factor guys, and then Tuesday, our Talkin' Jets panel with O'Leary, Green Bean, and myself. So ask us all your Jet-related questions, but let's jump into the topic of today, and we find out that Marcus Maye, our franchise tag safety, is going to be out 3 to 4 weeks with an ankle injury. And it just feels like the Jets are always snake-bitten by the injury bug. That makes it Joyner and Marcus Maye, both starting safeties, knocked out of the lineup, which really has Jet fans thinking, does Denzel Mims know both safety positions? Because I don't know if he's going to be able to go out there and play safety if he doesn't know both safety positions. No, I'm kidding. Obviously kidding. Oh, man, this just burns me up. Burns me up inside to see. Marcus Maye, he's 28 years old. He's playing on the franchise tag. He's getting $10.6 million this year, and now he's out 3 to 4 weeks, which coincidentally is right up against the November 2nd trade deadline. So if you're asking me, I think this is almost like a planned sit on the bench, let's move him to a contender later on kind of a thing. Apparently he hurt his ankle in the Denver game. I don't know what play that was. I didn't see it. I tried looking for it, and I haven't found anything about it, but this, to me, feels like the way that this is ultimately going to play out. The Jets aren't going to pay this much money for a safety on the final year of their contract that they offered 20% below market value, or 20% below the franchise tag, in an extension to this offseason. There's clearly not a huge want to retain Marcus Maye at the value that he deems himself to be at. And with the Jets kind of going the route they're going this year, it doesn't make sense to risk a potentially viable trade option. So I think Marcus Maye ultimately gets dealt at the trade deadline. What we get in return, I don't know. I'd love to get more than a 4th-round pick, but I'm kind of, I guess, in that 4th-round pick realm if we can get that. He's not going to be on the team next year. And I'm sort of the same way with Jamison Crowder, too. I think the drop-off from Crowder to Berrios isn't that enormous, where the draft pick would make more sense for us. So if you're kind of trying to keep track of like all these injuries, you got left tackle out, D-end out, both safeties, linebacker, 2 or 3 wide receivers in Crowder or more, running back in Coleman, a few reserve offensive linemen like Clark and Lewis. I don't know why we happen to get the injury bug the worst. It seems like it's like statistically impossible for a team to have as many injuries as we've had over the course of the last 3 seasons. It just gets me all sorts of frustrated. On the good news side of things, it seems like Ashton Davis is coming back this week, or at least he was activated. So maybe we get to see him, and you get to see a little bit more from that draft class, especially since the wide receivers are out. It seems like Denzel Mims might be playing, which I don't want to say I'm ever wishing for someone to get injured, but if they're not willing to play Mims, and this is the only way for him to get on the field, at least we get to see him. That's kind of like what fans have been kind of pounding the table for. Free Mims is what we want to see. The guy is just so athletic. You have to be able to get him the ball in some capacity, generate some type of spark on offense. Now, for those of you keeping track, the Jets currently own the #1 overall pick, according to Tankathon. And the Seattle Seahawks, the Jets' second first-round pick, is currently sitting at 11. Now, I don't expect that to be the case at the end of the season. I do think the Jets are going to win some games. And I'm not really concerned about our draft pick situation this year. I mean, obviously, yeah, I'd like to get a high pick, but I'm not going to root against any win. I don't care if it comes down to the final game of the season and it's Jets versus, Jaguars for like the first pick. And then it's ultimately decided on like a Jet win because, we shoot ourselves in the foot by winning a last-second game. No, I want to see victories from our team. I don't really care about draft position, but I do like seeing Seattle fall a little bit further. It'd be nice to kind of continue that trend. That would be A-okay in my book. I don't care where our pick winds up. Guys, I'm just frustrated. I don't know what to do. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Marcus Maye injury. Do you think he's going to get traded? Do you think... what happens this week with the Titans game? Because obviously there's going to be some receivers out for them as well. Maybe this sort of helps the New York Jets, doesn't hurt the New York Jets. I don't know. I can't see many positives in today's video. Well, whatever. Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, go Jets.